time will be.
Pacific Standard Time.
Hi, we're here with Imperatrice on Pacific Standard Time show. Welcome, guys, all the way from Paris, France, I assume? Yes?
Yes, exactly.
Cool. I think this is our first international interview on the show, so thanks for jumping in here. Congrats on the new record. I'm a big fan. Really cool stuff.
Thank you.
What I really like most about your music, or the more I got into your music, the more I really love how you can just keep digging deeper in each, and there's more and more layers, more and more complexity. But when I first heard the music, I was just like, oh, this is cool. And I try to do that with my music, and I don't know that I'm very successful, but I think you guys do it very, very well. So, well done.
Thank you.
They say thank you.
Thank you.
The three others just in front of us. So.
Oh, okay. All six of you are. And
Yeah.
I guess this is maybe an ignorant question, but you are a six-piece band. Is that
Yeah,
like?
Let me show you the others.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Well, so
How you doing?
wonderful. I'm really glad to sort of virtually meet you guys. So do you guys have to make a decision with all six of you agreeing on everything?
yes. Okay. Actually, we do. It's always. I mean, for every song, not maybe on everything, but on music, of course, it's a collegial decision, and we have to agree on every song and on everything about a song. If one of us doesn't like the song or just doesn't feel that it's the good way or the good vibe, we always we don't go for it. We just quit. Sometimes it can be heartbreaking because sometimes you can you feel that the song is good, but there's one of us that said nah.
Yeah,
And
but
so
it doesn't happen very often.
no, it's pretty rare. Yeah.
Usually when you bring something to the band, you think about it before, and
Yeah.
you quite like analyzing first if it's okay with the mood of the band, and so usually there's no
Yeah.
problem.
Of course,
Wow.
we
That's
never
super
really fight.
Wow. You guys have a special secret you need to tell the world, because every band I've been in has been very different. So congratulations on finding.
Been lucky, maybe.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I guess we've been lucky, really lucky.
I think so. I mean, I don't think it's just my experience. Every band I know is like crazy. So I guess if you guys can get along, that's amazing. What is the songwriting process like then? Does someone bring a little piece to the table, or is there you jam it out, or is it in the computer mostly, and then you teach
Yeah,
them?
sometimes we jam it. We jam together, but yeah, it barely happens.
More for the first album.
Yeah,
Came out from jam session, sorry, from the first album, but
this one was more. Yeah, we mostly started with the chords progression, with the harmony, and then we just choose the beat, some vibe, and then yes, everybody brings some ideas.
Yeah, it goes with layers. That's the
Yeah.
way you said before. And usually, I mean, for this album, we made some little teams, especially the teams of two persons. So it was mostly Charles with Annie or Charles with David, the bass player. And they started something, or it was sometimes Achille, the guitar player, and Tom, who are just here. So these little teams, they came up with an idea, and then they bring it to the others, and on the top of it, I add the melody, vocal melody, and then the tune.
Right.
It always goes. We have a little habit now, and this way it works pretty much.
That's super cool. Yeah. And you guys just remixed the Poolside song "I Feel High," and you did a great job. A lot of little sneaky moments in there that I liked a lot, and actually stuff where I love it when I hear a remix where I was like, I should have thought of that on the original.
That's the cool thing about remix.
Yeah, that's what remix are made for.
Yeah.
Bring some new ideas and a new universe.
We always play, not always, but we sometimes when we like a remix of one of our songs, we play it live.
Yeah.
We arrange the song so that we can add it to the live version of the song, and so because it brings a really another vibe to the song, it's so cool and it's very interesting. as a musician to hear it.
Yeah, I agree. I've done that same thing where you're like, God, the bridge is so cool in the remix, or the intro or the outro, or yeah, and then it's so interesting because you're like, why didn't I think of that? It's so much better, or it fits the song so well, but your brain is too like focused or something. So it's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's the very interesting thing about doing a remix, and I feel you feel more open-minded in a way because you're very open to other ideas from other musicians on your own song. So I feel it's also a form of humility in a way.
Right. I think this is a little video clip of your remix. I think Chris has pulled up. Oh yeah, because it's 420. The song is called "I Feel High." Okay, well,
Yeah, did it?
okay. All right. Well, that's a little clip of that. Chris could probably stop that. But yeah, this is like I'm sure it's a known thing, but in the United States, we do a 420 celebration for the April 20th that's about celebrating marijuana. So, the song,
Yeah. They do agree.
It's not such a thing in France. Unfortunately, it's not really not the vibe here in the country.
okay,
So it's
That-
every world.
But it's
Yeah,
every day in the band. Yeah.
Yeah, but sadly, we live in a really conservative country where weed is not legalized, and
oh really?
nothing's
No.
legalized here. I mean, yeah, you can smoke CBD,
Mhm.
but that's all. I mean, you can have any THC.
Forbidden.
It's forbidden. Yeah, you can go to jail actually. To smoke here.
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
These guys are criminals.
Yeah, they are criminals.
Smooth criminals.
Smooth criminals.
Hopefully these visuals won't get you guys in trouble, but that's the reason why the song is about like kind of getting high in a park, the original song. And then you like think you're like all alone, but then you realize you're not alone. Everyone's around. I don't know. Maybe you've had that experience once where.
I bet. Yeah.
But that's what the song is about. So yeah, those are the visuals.
That's what we try to increase in the remix. I think just add some more sunny vibes and really Californian vibes, but it's only our vision from California because obviously we don't really know California. We played in LA and in San Francisco only like twice, but we really know California. So it's mostly the idea that we have of this Californian vibe and sound, and it's kind of fantasy, and we try to recreate this deep punk vibe, and to mix it with some classical music.
Yeah.
We like to do that, and with this huge clap and it's really straight bass, and that was great to work on it.
Oh well, cool. Well, and I had a lot of fun working on "Foo," your song. That's when I first actually realized, because I had known your song like "Voodoo" and a few other songs that had been out, and so then I got the remix. And I was like, oh, this sounds like Poolside. I got this, and then I like looked at the chords and the changes, and then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. This is gonna be hard. But yeah, I just made it just focused on one little groove and built it out. But
So well.
Yeah, it worked so well. People
and actually, "Foo" is the song that was, that was started by Tom and Achille, the drummer and the guitar player. So it's also it's also why I feel it sounds also different in the album, and maybe that's also why you clicked on that song, because it's not the same duo who started the song.
It should be which they started the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mais il se rappelle pas des accords.
No, but just to show how
okay,
it,
yeah,
how
maybe
it
we can
looks
check because they started making this song on an omnichord.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, let's check it out. That would be awesome.
and he went to play it. Because yeah, we were in the countryside and they were playing with this omnichord I just had, and yeah, all the chords you hear on Foo, and maybe also why the chord progression is so peculiar is because they played on this thing, and you know the chord progression in here, it's not a chromatic one, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
So
It's a mix of guitar chord and
yeah, it's a mix of guitar chords and mais vous avez tous les accords là-dessus.
Ouais, un peu.
Voilà, that's all. Just for the record.
Well, that makes sense because yeah, I was tripping on it once I like dug in. I was like, wait a minute, I'm either gonna make the most boring remix ever, or I have to really focus on one part and then build it out because it was so the pieces fit together in a unique way of that song. So yeah, it's super cool. I'm sure everyone asks you questions about quarantine and all that, but maybe not to say the boring question, but have anything interesting come out of you guys like taking a year off of touring? Is anything you learn anything cool or anything fun?
I mean, quite a lot because we made a song during the first lockdown, which is in the album. It's called Submarine.
Yeah, I love them.
Thanks. So that song was because the album was just recorded before the lockdown, but we made that one during the lockdown from the distance because we were not at the same place, particularly. And also, I mean, Charles, you also took a big advantage of the lockdown because
Yeah, because when we finished recording the album, I mean the album was really rough, and we didn't have any premixes or any production. Everything was really out of the studio and really rough. So yeah, I really had the time to work on it and to work on every details and basically make the sound. Choose the tone of the bass of the drums and premix it and produce it. But that was the first time, and I'm quite glad, because I mean, comment on dit ça? Because
no, we own.
because the fact is sometimes when you go to the studio with your own sounds and your own demos, and when you work with a producer, you can just lose, this. You can lose the vibe sometimes, and I mean it doesn't happen 100%, but you can just lose like half the vibe. And yeah, I'm glad we just reappropriate.
I don't know the word for that.
What's
but
the
it's
word?
Like, the album
We
is all again.
own, c'est l'approprier.
Yeah,
Say that again.
so we had this album back.
Yeah,
It was,
was
us, ours again.
back.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you managed to make it sound really polished, but it still has that liveness to it. Like you can hear a band playing. I don't know. It's pretty hard to do that. I found so.
I mean, it's also because we had the time. It's always. I mean, as a musician, I guess you know it. You're always in the hurry when you make an album because you're just back from touring and you have to compose it pretty in a very short amount of time, and then you have to record it and produce it, and then you have to go back on tour, and it should go on circles like that. And so this time we had this amount of time that we not used to have, and we wanted to really use it in a positive and constructive way, and the fact that we had the time to focus on every detail of the album, that was so worth it in a way. We very happy we could do this during the lockdown.
Maybe you got to black out your calendar for like 2024. No shows.
Yeah, probably. I guess we will need that time again. I mean, once we took this time, now we don't want to make the third album in a hurry. We just no, it wouldn't work.
So you also be able to do that.
Yeah, it's a luxury.
Maybe it's my fantasy of the French, but I thought the French were never in a hurry. Like it was, you're not allowed.
It's quite the opposite.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
opposite.
really?
Yeah.
French people are always in a hurry.
Really stressed, and everything goes so fast, so quickly here.
Really? Okay. Well, stupid American moment.
It's a cliche, you know,
Yeah,
the French.
Buddy.
no,
Maybe for the southern guys.
yeah,
Okay.
but French people are just everything but relaxed. We're just so. You guys, Americans, are relaxed people, and we're the stressed ones. No,
Well,
I.
okay. Well, I thought maybe you just like had to enjoy your cafe time and your dinner and
Oh,
then
we still do
sleep
that.
and like
We do.
yeah,
Bread and stuff is super important for French
Right.
people. Yeah.
right. But you work voraciously on your album when you're not at the cafe.
Yeah, exactly. And we can't be at the cafe at the moment.
Um,
Well, everything's closed here.
yeah. Well, another thing before we go is I wanted to say I really love your. I think it's called L'Imperatrice Jukebox. Your your playlist you made on Spotify of your influences.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I'm like, I really love that are kind of weird songs, and they were like Max Berlin and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, you guys know me well, or you
I
know,
was.
all of my like Japanese music, African music, weird Italo. Like I was like, I don't know, I listened to it for pleasure. It's really,
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Yeah, we really like to just dig, you know, some rare stuff, some treasures.
On YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, mostly on YouTube. But Spotify is quite good. You can find many things on Spotify.
yeah,
But I love your daytime discos.
yeah.
It's really
Thank you.
great.
Yeah, it was just kind of a thing where I started making disco influenced music, and I was like kind of slow, so I was just like, yeah, it's like kind of there's always like one track on an album that's the like slow song in the disco world, or even like French house will do like one song that's slow. So I was like, let's make the whole thing just that, and people seem to like it. I didn't expect anyone to get to like really, just my friends really, but kind of kept growing.
You got a lot of friends then.
Yeah, it's almost 9 years, 9 years or so. Well, 8 since the first album, but yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. People still
Like
Like,
us.
congratulations. Yeah, so like that.
wow.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah, 10
For you.
years. Yeah, 10 years from next year. Because
New
I
band.
started the band alone. I started the project alone. Trying to join me. Yeah, 9 years.
6 years.
6 years.
And actually, 5 years.
Yeah, 'cause this band, this project had many lives, you know.
Right. I would
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a time we were only two, maybe sometimes three, you know, and we had this, a really electronic setup, kind of a Daft Punkish stuff with a lot of machines,
Okay.
like really housey, Chicago style, you know. It was
Wow.
great. But yeah, we experienced many things, the DJ sets and acoustic, acoustic concerts with the cello, the violin. Uh, so yeah, no, the full package is like 10 synthesizers on stage and the drums and yeah, 6 of us.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, 10 years is a long time to go through different variations of a project for sure.
Yeah,
One last question I was kind of curious about because I did a little reading about you guys to prepare, and everyone calls you guys like city pop. That label, city pop. Is that
Oh, really?
really?
They call us that.
that's the genre, or they'll maybe talk about city pop and they'll
Yeah. Well,
reference
this.
you. Is
I would
that something
honest.
you guys
Yeah.
like? Is that something you guys
Yeah.
enjoy or hate it or don't care?
No, we love it.
Yeah, we love city pop.
We love
Okay.
It's just I think it's one of our biggest references, but I don't think journalists ever compare us to city pop. Unfortunately, they say that we're more, I don't know, disco pop, cosmic pop. They call us, but
Yeah, mostly in France. I mean, they don't really
maybe,
don't even know about city pop in
maybe
France.
American journalists, call us city pop. But yeah, we love it. We really love it. And it's
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems there's a lot of that sound and the way you guys make.
yeah,
It's like super cool. Like it's not jazz or classical, but a lot of that complexity mixed with pop. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think I don't know why it's not that well known in France. I don't think K-pop is a big thing in France, unfortunately. But
Because we only know sushi.
no, but even on music, the French, I don't know. They're
Yeah,
not that.
because it was Japan popular for a long time until the 90s, because that was when Japanese culture came to France during the 70s and the 80s. There was racism against the Japanese culture. It was like the new culture invading.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I don't
there
know.
was a very
I mean, no, it's
there was a
sure,
very
but I don't know if it's also because of that. Because even in France, you don't like. I'm a huge listener of yacht rock or quiet storm. You know, all this kind of weird music genre, and people in France they don't really know this music genre, and they don't
right.
listen to that. And
Yeah,
why it was not very popular.
yeah.
As you were saying.
right. Not popular in France.
I don't know why, but it's not popular in France at all. Also because I mean everything is about rap music here at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Really?
But I mean, some people knows these genres of music, but it's really niche. You know, it's yeah. I mean, French people mostly like mainstream things and more French music. You know,
yeah,
because
I
we
mean,
have French music, especially from the rap scene, which is like pretty impressive and really huge. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you go on YouTube. I mean, you have like so many French rappers. That's crazy. And all the radios, they just play rap music. You know, and
Really?
bands like us, we are kind of underground in France. You know, that's funny.
Yeah, I had no idea of that. I guess I'm pretty sequestered in my world, but that's crazy to hear.
I
What
mean,
about?
even being a band,
Yeah.
it's already something very peculiar in France. I mean, maybe also in the rest of the world at the moment because everybody's you have solo acts or DJs, but or rappers, but you don't have really bands anymore.
You do in the US.
Maybe in the US, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It costs a lot. First of all, I think it's maybe the main reason because it costs a lot to tour when you're a band, and it also asks for a lot of, I guess, discussions, and you have to get along, and you have to make compromises, and people, maybe not everybody's ready for that. I don't know.
Also because maybe with a computer now you can you can make the music
You can make a
and
band.
play every instrument with your computer,
Yeah.
and so you don't need like the skill of each person playing like a special instrument or something. So
Yeah, exactly.
the fact that it became easier maybe also didn't help
Totally, yeah.
Yeah,
creation
sure,
of bands.
sure.
yeah. I've thought a lot about that myself. And yeah, I agree. I think the ability to start a song in your computer, and before, if you had a song, you're like, well, I need like three more people at least to go.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
needed them. You didn't have a choice. So you're a band, and everyone had to sacrifice to go play the songs. So no matter who was like the creative force, you
And
were
maybe
nothing without your
sorry.
band. So you just kind of became family, and then you want to
Exactly.
meet each other one day. Liam might do. But back to City Pop. What is your favorite? Do you have like for people watching or whatever? Do you have any favorite albums or cuts or artists or anything? Or because it is kind of a weird. It's not popular in the U.S. at all. Most people don't know what it means, but
I've got a few. I would say Takeo Nuki from Shower. I don't know if you know this one. Yumi Matsutoya also. I think it's Voyager. I don't remember the name of the album. It's this beautiful album with my mug screen. My screen. I don't know. It's this one.
Oh, yeah.
okay, that's awesome. That's a good way.
I think it's Voyager. The name of the album. Or something. Also, Takanaka also. What's the name of this album? This Cassiope also.
Yeah, the guys
Cassiope Min Jam.
Min Jam.
Best album.
One of the best.
Yeah, album ever.
It's live.
Really?
Yeah, it's a live album. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll have to check out. I'm not familiar. I'll have to check that out.
We
Yes.
of course we also love all other Japanese music, like of course our Romeo Sono, which I'm a big
Yeah.
fan, of course, and wow, YMO, all those things.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember there's an album from Masayoshi Takanaka, which is so cool. It's Brazilian. Oh, I forgot. I mean, all his albums are great. I don't know if you know him. It's a guitar player. It's insane.
but if you want to be familiar with the city pop music, I mean, you can start with the compilations.
Right.
There is one which is really great called Pacific Breeze.
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's such a great compilation, and you have like this global view, on the what is the city pop, and that's kind of cool tracks,
Right.
really easy listening tracks, and you can start from here. Like,
Pacific Breeze is the first compilation to check out, and then you can
Yeah.
start going
Yeah.
down that hole.
There's a lot of compilations actually of city pop that are
But
really good. Yeah.
this one, I mean, there is 2 or 3 volumes of Pacific
Yeah.
Breeze. They are really great.
Oh, there's Akiko Yano also. It's a girl, and she used to be. I mean, she still is. I think Sakamoto's wife, and she played in too, and she did pretty good solo album as well.
Yeah, I know her stuff. Yeah, I like her. Oh,
Woo, the sound is like.
Okay.
it's like a build-up of feedback.
Yeah.
We always want to build an atmosphere, you know.
Well, cool guys. Well, it's really nice to see you guys. It's funny working on your music a little bit. Kind of get to know someone through their stems, and then you
Yeah, it's a way to meet.
so good to put some personality with your music. And yeah, congrats on the new album. I'm a big fan, and
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. That's so nice.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we'll make a track together one day. I mean, let's maybe think about it, and yeah,
I would love to. Yeah,
let's make a bang.
a banger. A banger. No, I would love to. Okay, well, I'll send you some ideas.
Sure,
Oh, sure.
I mean, we have time, so
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It'd be a pleasure.
hopefully we can also hang out next time. We'll be on tour somewhere.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. It'd be great to be able to travel and see you guys at some festival, or yeah, maybe we can open up for you guys in France somewhere.
Oh, with pleasure.
Cool. Well, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, good luck with everything else you guys are doing. So thank you.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Guys. Yeah, maybe let's do all 6. Get everybody in here. Group hug.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
It feels so real, more than I have felt before. And I know this time I will try to keep you satisfied. Don't wanna be second with you. It feels like the first time. Why do I always push away the things that I wanna say? I can't stop when you're with me. I just can't stop. Oh, your loving.